brother exposing you for you to finally speak out.
I'm just simply here to speak my truth.
With all due respect, and I want to send my condolences to your sister, Sharice Jackson. If she was still here, what do you think she would say to you at this moment?
You might want to be careful what you ask.
Now we are gathered here today as friends and family members to come and celebrate the life. Miss Sister Sharice Sierra Jackson.
My big sister Sharice will be so very proud of this moment. Everything I do is for her.
Your brother AJ, he's been locked up since we met, right? How come you never taken the time to go and visit him?
All right, y'all ready to play?
Do you folks really think he's the people's hero?
Let's go. Don't move. Those are our sunshine. Look at the wrong guy.
If your brother was to walk in here today, what would you say to him?
Andre, I tried to tell you.
What the hell is going on?
Your brother, AJ, he spoke out about you.
Say that again.
You're fake.
Everybody think I'm a fraud because of what you pulled. You are a fraud.
You got the audacity to be mad at me. Thought I was gonna take back what I said so you could have your precious life back? What's going on? I don't get it. Like, I didn't raise y'all like that.
Come on, man. You're not even being fair.
I'm not being fair. You lied to me. Any idea on how to fix the nose?
Tower chopper.
What?
With all due respect, do you have any idea how to do this sort of thing? I got a few ideas.
Figure out the equations, the parts, the setup.
No risk, no reward.
Everyone will forget what happened. Are you sure you want to risk altering your future? Something is off.
Whoa, what the hell just happened? That really worked.
Andre, you all right, son?
You and your younger self switch places.
Hold that though. Is this my future wife?
You seem different, like more sentimental.
You ain't giving me not one reason to trust you, bro. Be careful with my sister, man. Don't think I don't know who you are, but
Can't change the past, but I can promise you this family will stay together.
What's going on, Kenny? And I want to know the truth right now.
Initiating sequence.
So y'all ready?
All right, Jacksonville. I speak about all the creative talent that Jacksonville has to offer. This is homegrown. So I got my man Los in here with a couple of actors from his film series. It is a series. The trilogy is a trilogy, right?
Work in progress.
Well, I was about to say it's over, but I guess not.
Hey, you called it ahead of time, the future.
Yeah, in the future, look at that.
See, I'm manifesting this, so when he goes out and gets paid, you heard it first. No, I'm kidding.
Right here.
All right, so Los, go ahead and introduce your fellas with you today.
All right, so to my immediate right is Todd Jackson Jr. He plays the character AJ, which is the brother of Andre, which is my guy over here, LaShawn Rice Jr. Two of the lead actors in this film, and that's the two guys you're gonna be seeing most of the movie.
I guess we should acknowledge, what is the film called?
For sure. The film is called The Future Soul.
Now, is this so? I met you a while ago, and you had your first movie, or it was one of your first big projects, Soulhood. Is this part of that series?
Actually, not. It's actually his own thing.
I learned something new every day. See, that's why I thought it was a trilogy, because I was like, it's got soul in it, so it's got to be connected. All right, we'll break down this one for me.
Yes, sir. So no, and that was a great question because a lot of people do ask if it's part of Soulhood, but it's a separate thing. But so the Future Soul is a sci-fi drama. It's a time travel story. So it does it follows Mr. Andre here. He is basically going back to the past to fix what went wrong in his current time. But also what happened during that encounter, he switched places with his younger self. So his younger self is in the future, and the future self is in the past. And now they got to figure out how to get each other back home.
This is like, what was that? The movie with Jamie Lee Curtis? They're rebooting it now.
Freaky Friday, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like Freaky Spaces. Wait, we can't say that. But all right, so sci-fi. I mean, okay, I know you from Soul Hood, and then all of a sudden we're going sci-fi and we're going alternate universe. I mean, my man.
Genius, right?
So there's different levels to your mentality and your creativity, I see.
Yeah, trying to show the range a little bit.
Yes, sir.
All right, so fellas, what was it like for you guys to be a part of the film? I mean, when you joined, you were like, because I'm sure you guys know Los a little bit, but did you expect, like, we're doing sci-fi?
Well, it was funny for me is because I met Los in 2014. So we've done quite a bit of work together. Soul Hood as well. I'm in Soul Hood. I'm one of the co-stars in Soul Hood as well. So to see this project based on all the other projects that he's done, it was like, whoa. And I was like, golly. And then as it starts to, before we actually finish the movie, is to start to see it come together. And I seen this guy disappear in the time machine, and I'm like, wait a minute, Lois, you ain't even tell me that this is about to happen. So it kind of just threw me for a loop. And then for myself, I played 3 different phases in my life, in it. So to be able to, be this person, then that person, and then you're this person, it's like, God, like we really have, in our life as human beings, we go through, transitions in our life, and it can like my character literally shows like how you can be okay as a growing young man, then you can run into something, and you can overcome it and become back and be a successful individual as well. So the message is pretty clear, and I think it's gonna be pretty dope. I'm excited.
I can say I feel like I know this movie is going to be. It already is. This movie, just the fact that when we're out here in Duval, and the majority of people, I would say, even myself, I first heard of Los with Soul Hood, and I'm hearing these things. I'm hearing all these directors out here that are they shining in Jacksonville. You know what I mean? They're really doing it. And for him to come up with a drama sci-fi, a drama sci-fi, like I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, man, this is different right now. Just period. It's different, and I think it's something that a lot of people are gonna really enjoy seeing. And really be able to grab a message from a lot of different characters in the film too. So. Absolutely.
So I mean, I know our actors here in Jacksonville, they do a lot of different things, and I know the talent level is so immense, but you making your stretch in this one. You got my man playing 3 different roles. I mean, probably a couple for you, LaShawn, and stuff. So what is it for you that makes you want to push those boundaries?
Well, like Todd was saying earlier, like I wanted to explore different phases of life, but also what would happen if you were to move too fast in your life or try to slow down a little bit. So I wanted to show that scenario of what could come, what could happen out of that. So that was just one thing. And another thing that made me want to push those boundaries was, number one, I've always wanted to do a time travel story. And I put like some of my personal stories on that in that storyline. So that allowed me to create that insane amount of space in the creativity. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Are you guys local? All right, so so what's it mean for you to be able to bring in local talent or have local talent and get them to come in and be consistent with you? Because like you've had them in Soul Hood, and then I know some of the other. I watched the trailer and I'm like, I recognize him. Right. So what does it mean for you to be able to give Jacksonville talent the opportunity and to know that this talent respects what you're doing, that they want to keep working with you?
Man, it's a great feeling, man. It's a great feeling. Like I've always been, my whole thing was always to bring the Jacksonville talent in general, because it's known by now that we got a lot of different talents out here. So, I'm really just doing my part and just sharing the opportunities with others that I feel can fit the vision, number one, and two, also just be some great people to work around.
What do we hope to do in the future? I mean, obviously create more film, but
yeah. So I'm gonna say this. Right. I'm gonna say this.
What do you want to do with your life?
No. But but I think honestly, once they see the movie on Friday the 20th, I honestly feel they're gonna be asking for a sequel. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Oh, so there's a mic drop. I guess we can end this right now. So we can. No, I'm just kidding. So you guys, obviously working around town doing different projects. What do you guys hope to take away from, besides more film? But I mean, is this an opportunity to show people, locals, I mean, kids and whatever, the opportunities that are here? Because, you know, I'm transplant, and a lot of people when I first got here, they're like, man, I'm out of Jacksonville. But you guys are kind of showing like, hey, you might want to hang out and see what's popping around here.
Right, and I could resonate with you on that, Rance. Is that I feel like a transplant also. I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. I got out here because I was in the service.
You're welcome.
Hey, right. Yeah, let them deal with that. No, but I always got love for the hometown. But being out here, just be able to plug in with everyone, and going forth and doing this, it's pretty much to show everyone like you can still follow your passions. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can always follow. There's no age limit on those things. There's no like right time to start. It's just you actually just taking the steps and starting. You know, and to see that, and coming with the group of people that we've been able to come across, there's a lot of people who are they're on it. They're really working towards those similar goals as you are. And I'm looking forward to seeing that. I love being to work alongside people where the respect of the peers is honest. It seemed more important to me than what's I don't know what's gonna happen on the 20th. You know what I mean? Right. I don't know what's gonna happen on September 20th outside of knowing that you guys are gonna love it. But working with everyone is showing something different for me. You know, I get to work with these people and really see like we're all about to do this together. And there's a huge wave happening in Jacksonville where I feel like we are right there. You know, I feel like it's right there where Jacksonville would be known even more so for these things, even though it already has, and for the history of it, like this is Hollywood back in the day. You know, to see that resurfacing in a way in a modern era now, like with everything that's been going on, with all the other films and stuff going out, and to see it coming from us, like as far as this being honest, genuine, passionate, driven, loving people, like it's, and we're talented, and we're showing all different ranges of stuff. This film shows range from many actors in the film, you know, like wow, like it's here, you know, it's here, and whether we are transplants or if you were an original Duvalian, you know, you're like, look, you know, it's definitely the future soul is definitely where it's at.
Wow. I'm a Duvalian. I love Jacksonville. I went to Atlanta. I worked with Southern Casting Agency with Tyler Perry Studios. I did that for about a year, but I gravitated back here. I love everything about Jacksonville. A lot of people say that they gotta move away to become successful, and you know, this, that, and the third. I kind of feel like it's a cop out. I think that we have enough talent and you know enough big wigs around here for our talent to be noticed, and we can put our own city on the map. We don't need anybody coming from nowhere to put Jacksonville on the map. Like, we have everything that we need. We got the quarterback. We're going to win the Super Bowl in 2026. That's what we say, 2026. Jaguars. Like, we got this.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that is what we call a teaser, people. So, yeah. So that means you need to come out September 20th. And Los, what's happening September 20th?
Got the Future Soul premiere. And we're going to take it, we're going to premiere at the Regal Cinema Theater, the one up the street from Avenues Mall. And we're going to do our red carpet at 6 p.m. that night. And we're going to start opening the auditorium at 7:30.
How many screening spots are we still? Is it going to be like, we've got so many now, but if you have to open up more, is that a possibility?
Absolutely, because currently we upgraded our auditorium to a higher seat numbers now, so it went from 260 to 448.
What?
We had
now, is that strictly from? I mean, you know, it's friends and stuff, but is it from people like, oh, I remember what he did with Soul Hood and some of that, and so you're people recognizing what you've been doing?
And that's where, yeah, and that's exactly what it is. And that's why some people thought it was part of Soul Hood. That's the first, because the word soul was in the title, so they thought it was part of Soul Hood. So the fact that, you know, that's what I'm mostly known for at the time until this one comes out. But yeah, that's what it's been at, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to everybody seeing this movie.
Marking an idea. Every movie from now on has soul in it somewhere. just that people are gonna be like, wait, what?
It's a branding thing.
Play on words and stuff.
All right, so real quick, I mean, I know you guys are out and about, and you guys want people to stay plugged into what you guys are doing, whether it be film or this project or another. Go ahead and plug your socials so people out there can track you down.
All right, go ahead, Los.
Okay. So you can follow me at Cas2 Films, at CAS2 Films with an S on Instagram. You can also follow us on The Future Soul on Instagram. So it's Future Soul Movie on Instagram, and Facebook is also The Future Soul as well. And yeah, this is how you can follow us and stay connected with the movie and, you know, any updates and film festivals, all that good stuff.
You can follow me on all the socials. I'm on all of them. No, I'm just playing. You can follow me on Instagram at DA Real Todd Jackson. Facebook Todd Jackson Jr. parentheses actor in parentheses. TikTok. I got a TikTok now, y'all. Todd, I think it's Todd Jackson 904, I believe. So follow me on all platforms. I'll make sure y'all get y'all tickets for the Future Soul on Eventbrite. They're going crazy, like seriously.
All right, so make sure y'all doing that. You can follow me, if not by my name, LaShawn Rice Jr. And again, that's LaSean Rice Jr. Anywhere else, you can follow me at LaShawn the Phenomenon. So take y'all pick. I'm out there waiting on y'all.
And you can follow me on River City Live.
Shout out to River City Live.